Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I greet you all according to your time and locations you'll be meeting this video. Yes, my dear viewers, I am back again with another update. So guys, I have a video here I would like we all to watch. But before then, if you're meeting my channel for the very first time, you are highly welcome. Please kindly do well to like, share and subscribe. Leave your thought on the comment section. Let us know what you think about this video, and I will see you towards the end.
We'll take another story. Well, following the increase in petrol pump price from 540 naira per litre to 617 naira per litre on Tuesday, the Group Chief Executive Officer of the Nigerian Petroleum Company Limited, Mele Kyari, while addressing State House correspondents, blamed market forces for the increase, adding that the fuel hike is not based on a shortfall in supply.
I don't have the details at this moment. You know, we have marketing wing of our company. They adjust prices depending on the market realities, and this is really what it's about. This is the meaning of making sure that the market regulates itself, so that prices will go up and sometimes they will come down also. And this is really what we are seeing. In reality, this is how the market works.
Well, our correspondents spoke to Nigerians across several states to get their reaction on the impact of the fuel hike.
How do they even arrive at these prices? Did they call anybody to a roundtable this before they increase it to from 190 something to 500 and something? Or how do they do these calculations again?
According to them, they say when they remove the subsidy, then the independent marketers can go into the business. Then the thing will start dropping. That is what we're expecting. We're expecting a drop from the hike of the price. Now it's another increment to 617 naira.
It looks as if we are working for the petrol station. Half of all we got go back to the fuel. And at the end of the whole day, you walk like an elephant, you eat like ants.
I reach here to sell my food. I discovered that all the people that have been coming here to eat food, none of them are here to eat food because of running to buy fuel. And at the end, the fuel have increased the price from where the initial price to the price that they cannot afford now, even to eat. They are finding it difficult.
I want Tinubu to drive out, okay? Maybe disguise himself. Come on the streets, go to Wuse Market, go to markets in Lagos, go around and see what is happening in Nigeria, and then realize the suffering that Nigerians are going through.
Well, that could be a good idea, right? I mean, he said he's a musician. Yes. I mean, he should come out, Tinubu should come out and see how Nigerians are suffering. Well, in the meantime, the announcement made by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to review the proposed 8,000 naira conditional cash transfer to 12 million households meant to cushion the effect of the petrol subsidy removal is generating reactions. Well, in a statement by Dele Alake, the president's special advisor on special duties, communications and strategy, said the president also directed the immediate release of fertilizers and grains to approximately 50 million farmers and households in all the 36 states and the FCT. The president said the decision became necessary in light of views expressed by Nigerians against the cash transfer palliative. Well, let's take some tweets. This is from Daniel Rega, who wrote, Tinubu distributing fertilizers and grains to farmers is practically worthless as the monthly 8,000 naira. None of these plans address the pressing issues in Nigeria. The APC knows what to do, but still acting reluctant because it might not benefit those in power. This government isn't serious yet. Well, Dikbo actually posed different options in revamping our economy. He wrote, welcome more investors, equal jobs, increase minimum wage immediately, manage inflation, invest in human capital, equal skills plus job, create an enabling environment, equals jobs, invest more in informal sector, equals job, reduce the cost of governance, equals savings, stabilize food prices, equals food security, invest in population control, address poverty head-on, reduce inequality, tackle insecurity, tackle fake news. We can do these. We have the brains and the capacity to deliver. Nigeria will succeed. I really liked Dipo's tweet. Well, NLB, the outgoing country director of Action Aid and the Center for Social Justice in Abuja on Wednesday condemned the 8,000 naira cash transfer, saying it will only cause more inflation.
8,000 naira, for many, because of the earnings, this is going to cause more inflation. And if this is bringing down 8,000 naira is not up to $10 in the market today. And so what are you giving people? Are you trying to placate people, or are you giving this as a bribe to citizens?
As a bribe to citizens, I thought that was a very important soundbite. Let me take one more tweet from Dikbo, who wrote, "I used to think urgent 2K tweets were all jokes. In reality, people really need that urgent 2K. Nigeria is tough, and the federal and state governments need to act urgently to ensure that the hardship is addressed. Dear President Tinubu, we need speedy actions, ministers in place, ASAP, palliatives delivered directly to the people, no corruption, no red tape, no unnecessary bureaucracy. It can be done. We have what it takes as a nation." And Kalu finally wrote 49 days. I guess that's how many days Tinubu's administration has been on, right? The largest economy in Africa has 1, no central bank governor. 2, no minister of finance or economy. No minister of petroleum or energy. No minister of budget, planning or economic policy. I mean, obviously Nigerians are reacting because of the review that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has said that he would do. But I also think that it is important that we highlight our Ministry of Agriculture at this point. I don't know if we can pull out that GFX where there was that breakdown in terms of the budget for the supplementary appropriation, where I believe it's about 19 billion naira that was budgeted to the Ministry of Agriculture to address massive destruction to farmlands due to flooding. I mean, this appears to be capital expenditure. But you know that the largest food subsidy program in the US is food stamps. I think that this is where this administration should turn their heads to. Food stamps, that whole program needs to be funded accurately.
Soup kitchens too.
Soup kitchens are great. I think the 2 palliatives that we need, this is my opinion, is food. I mean, I don't know how he will do the grains to the 50 million farmers, and transportation. State governments are doing well. Rivers State governor, as well as Borno State governor, in providing buses. They should just tackle that immediately. I think that is the main point here for me.
I mean, it makes a lot of sense. So I think what I was saying this morning is the fact that, yeah, we've heard a lot of things. Let's look at the solutions. The hardship is real on people. In going forward, we need to be able to tackle logistical costs, because when you look at what affects our inflation is logistical cost to a large extent. Logistical costs in even how we move petroleum products around the country. We should have train carriages for tankers, so you can be able to latch them onto a rail, so you can carry them from other parts of the country. Also, we have narrow gauge lines hitherto that were abandoned. Other countries in the world, despite the fact that they have fast trains and standard gauge, they still use a lot of narrow gauge lines. Take, for instance, China. China has what we call those 18-hour long sleeper trains, and they still have fast, quick trains. So can we use that to also move food around and be able to reduce the price? We need to work on our energy mix and also incentivize local production of cars, like CNG cars and the likes, and also invest in gas, because we have a lot of gas in this country, but we waste them, flare it. And that's a sad reality. We have solutions to our problem, Oji, but we waste it because we've not invested in gas. Also, we need to be able to create buffers for the farmers. Apart from incentivizing the farmers, also build silos, because most of the food is lost through post-harvest losses, cuts that dominance of the middleman, all right? Also, another thing I feel we should be able to do is, I have a plan called the 774 campaign. It's 774 local governments. Let their local governments be also centers for development in tech, for students, creativity, arts, and other areas that can buffer the economy. So what you do is build a center. And if I have the means, God knows my heart, I will build a center. Build a center for them, for children to be able to learn about technology, basic coding skills and all of that. Improve their skills in arts, also improve their skills in, skills that can give them money and all of that. And not just do that, also market them. Take some of the skills and market them and help them set up business fronts. So these are some of the ideas we've talked at nauseam. All of these things can be done. I don't see why government, the 70 billion we're giving lawmakers for cars and the other furniture and all of that, why can't we plow some of that into companies like Innoson. Let them be the one to produce the cars. Into companies like Nord Automobile.
Right.
Let them be the one to produce the cars. You see, when you have problems, when you think about them, you can turn that problem into a solution.
Absolutely.
I do a lot of what's it called thinking, stoicism thinking. And Ryan Holiday wrote a book. Guess what the book says? It's titled, it says the obstacle is the way.
All right.
The things we see as obstacle in Nigeria is actually the way to our prosperity if we think deeply enough.
All right then. We'll take.
So guys, thank you so much for watching. What do you think about this video? Please kindly drop your thought on the comment section. I'll see you again in my next one. Bye for now.